Florida dad, 42, is fighting for his life after his son ignored his parents' advice and went out with friends without a mask and infected his whole family with COVID. He needs double antibiotics and to get off the ventilator immediately. Raw garlic, vitamin C, zinc, wheatgrass, black seed oil, apple cider vinegar, raisins. Then he'll be as good as new. Trust me, I'm not a doctor. Hello everyone, welcome back to Crisscross. My name's Perry and today we're looking at r/facepalm. So let's see what humanity has to offer us today. People forcing people to wear masks is an infringement of freedoms. Multiple freedoms. And then making people wear pants, shirts, and shoes is not an infringement of our freedoms. We can do whatever we want, right? These face masks come with a straw hole for sipping cocktails. These condoms come with a hole to pee through.
We saw Pokemon Go as a teachable moment for how people should treat real animals, Winky Face.
What, like kidnapping them and forcing them to fight? You know why soy milk gives men breasts? There's estrogen in soy. Why do you think libs push so hard for soy milk to be the main type of milk consumed in the United States? They want to do away with men and manhood entirely. Soy milk is one of the great Trojan horses of this millennia. What? How much estrogen do you think is in soy milk? Nearly 5,000 US citizens tried to enter Canada for shopping and recreation amid pandemic. Ironic. Upon arriving to help get my keys out of my car, the AAA guy locked his keys in his car and had to call AAA. It happens to the best of us. Pandemic accelerates 5G tech. Why is this an advertisement? I challenge any game maker to come up with a game that rewards kids to be empathetic to situations involving other players/game characters and rewards them for kind gestures and behaviors, and also positively reinforces kindness, politeness, and constructively can solve problems. Let's see here. Journey, Undertale, Stardew Valley, the entire Fallout series, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, the vast majority of role-playing games made by BioWare. Would you like recommendations? I can keep going, Penny. We can find one that'll suit your taste, I'm sure. 3,800,000 cases of coronavirus and 142,000 deaths. And yet, major media is still being forced to run desperate, it's not fake stories. Frustrating, I know. Hey, wanna see how good I can smell these flowers? No one can smell flowers better than me!
I'm scared of Muslims. Never know if they have a bomb or not.
I know what you mean. I get really uncomfortable when I see a young white male walk into an elementary school or movie theater. Masks do not work. So why do doctors always use them during surgeries? To protect themselves. That's an awesome Catra avatar. My mom just unplugged the power cable of our router to plug in her laptop to attend an online lesson. That didn't went well. Got a couple things wrong with this post. The president and his allies are now accusing doctors and nurses who are treating COVID and watching their patients suffer and die of lying about its severity to hurt the president in the election. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The Obama administration secretly installed cameras in all public places. They're tracking people with facial recognition software. Wear a mask that covers your mouth and nose so the software can't identify you. In case you haven't noticed, you've fallen right into my trap. Governor Mike Parson says these kids have got to go back to school. And if they do get COVID, which they will, and they will when they go to school, they're not going to the hospitals. They're going to go home and they're going to get over it. This might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The record for dumbest thing ever said is being broken a lot today. Bro, I was looking for my cell phone with the flash of my cell phone. Lumao. What the heck? Where was it? You know, this image wouldn't be here if they didn't realize how stupid they sounded. So I guess I feel a little bit better about reading it. Why is England the wettest country? Because the Queen has reigned there for years. Haha. I like that pun. Did you forget to switch accounts? Oh, he's just patting himself on the back. Snake bites 70-year-old in Gujarat who bites it back to take revenge. Both die. Quality news, everyone. Ivanka has some advice for unemployed workers. Just find a new job. Of course! If only I had thought of that earlier. An employee shall not use his public office for his own private gain, for the endorsement of any product, service, or enterprise. What about that picture there? Looks like he's doing exactly that. That's not even the same person.
Where's the tattoo? I have brain damage.
Nobody realized the second picture involved a mirror. I saw a teacher friend of mine post, I wonder how social distancing will work when we run school shooter drills in the classroom this fall. Everything about this sentence is wrong. Ask yourself, how did we get here?
Millennials are so helpless they're taking adulting classes to learn how to do things like sew a button.
You had a few typos, so I fixed it. Millennials are so motivated they're taking classes to learn skills older generations failed to teach them. When asked yesterday what will be done if COVID outbreaks in schools, Betsy DeVos answered, "You can't plan for something that hasn't happened yet." Friends, I am desperate here. I am a newly non-vaccinator and I want to write about vaccination dangers for my final thesis in college. However, I have to use scholarly journals, etc. as my sources. When I deep search into GSU's library, every article seems to be pro-vax and nothing supporting my argument. Does anyone have some scholarly docs I can use to prove my point effectively? Thank you all. The fact that you cannot find any journals to back up your viewpoint may suggest you need to reassess your viewpoint. She's broken because she believed. Ah yes. Spren. Speeve. Poetry. After repeating 6 times that I want to cancel my Comcast Xfinity, I finally figured out how to get them to stop arguing and actually do what I asked repeatedly for them to do. I'm going to prison. Sorry to hear about that. Let me go ahead and process the cancellation for you. 22 genius tech hacks to make you say, wow! They must have some, NASA scientists working there on 5-minute crafts. Hey, look at all these countries that use the metric system. And then America, then to the moon. Solid point. America. NASA uses the metric system. ¿Cuál es tu número de teléfono? Did this kid in my old Spanish textbook call someone and ask for their phone number? Yeah, I mean, isn't that what you usually do? My uncle is explaining to me, a final year genetic engineering student, that preferring a boy child is not sexist because boys carry the most important genetic components of the family line, and a girl's genetic code changes when she's married off to another family. I'm in awe. Your uncle sounds like he's real fun at parties. Bacteria from respiratory droplets spread by 1 sneeze, singing for 1 minute, talking for 1 minute, and 2 coughs between no mask and mask. Isn't that the point of a sneeze? Why hold all that in? Lol. One time this dude was being stupid, so I said, "Well, you can't spell stupid without you." And he got really angry and shouted, "Well, there's an I in stupid too." Took me a second to figure that out. Maybe I'm stupid too. Fun fact! Blueberries are the only fruit named after a color. Star fruit. So close, that is a shape. Can breathe fine. Can breathe fine. Can breathe fine. Can breathe fine. My lungs are being damaged. I'm suffocating. My oxygen is being depleted. I'm being poisoned by CO2. I'm reinfecting myself. Oh, oppression! Yeah, this is basically the same thing as sticking your head under a sneeze guard at a buffet. Corona will die laughing on this social distancing concept in India. We've heard your complaints about the mandated face mask requirements in businesses around the city. We wouldn't want you to think we aren't listening, so we would like to formally make an official statement regarding the city's stance on the issue. We literally do not care what you think. Thank you.
Pretty tacky, city of Tuscaloosa. I'll remember that when I choose where to spend my money.
You won't be spending your money here anyways if you don't wear a mask, Karen. So are white people. Trump dismisses the idea that black people dying at the hands of police is a problem. More whites have been killed by cops. Okay, and y'all are okay with that?
Being faithful in a relationship should be done without being asked. Hate when people are like, when he's faithful. Like, question mark.
Didn't you cheat on my boy Nick?
Dude, delete that please. That's not cool.
Lights worry. Halogen light is a harsh, blinding white light that hurts and probably damages eyes. Is it possible that such strong lights could be attracting coronavirus to swarm around them at night and then disperse in the daylight? Really asking the big questions here, I see. Cousin tested positive for COVID, and she came by her house just to say that. Genius. 10 million subscribers! Wow, that's more than the entire population of America. I can't believe it. Team Borgs is the best. Not there yet, Chief. Hundreds gather in Hyde Park to protest against wearing masks. I wonder why we aren't all dead yet.
Can Mojang shut down Minecraft, please? It's more painful ever when I see someone kills poor animals in Minecraft, and it's so unfair. Also, it's a bad influence for kids killing animals, so please shut down it.
Doesn't Minecraft belong to Microsoft now? This person's pretending to be a black Trump supporter using Monique Coleman from High School Musical as her avatar. Thank you so much for watching the video. Go ahead and leave a comment expressing your disdain for all humanity in the comments, and I'll see you next time in the next video.